All right, guys, Battle of the Brave 7's coming up. You've had a few questions, mostly questions that I've seen multiple times. So I just want to take a few minutes to talk about those. We'll go event by event. So first and foremost, it's CrossFit standards, right? So we try to detail like little transition stuff, you know, that happens on events. But overall, like if you think that it would be crazy to do, it is probably not going to be allowed. Cool? So just throwing that out there. But let's get into a couple details. So first, workout number 1, Night Stalkers. Hey, so this is part number 1 is a 10-minute AMRAP, 10 synchro dumbbell snatches on the right arm, 2 rope climbs, 10 synchro dumbbell snatches on the left arm, 2 rope climbs, right? Then we're gonna have a 2-minute transition and we're gonna go into a snatch complex. Let's talk about part number 1 first, right? Now, for RX, they're squat snatches, right? So that means that both partners have to go all the way down, crease of the hip below the top of the knee. The only standard we're holding, so that's the standard. The way that it is synchro is you have to be standing up at the top, right? So the arm locked out at the top. So if it takes your person a little bit longer to squat down, right? Because maybe they don't have good mobility. Okay, cool. You just stand up there, you wait for them. Once you are both at the top with your hips locked out, knees locked out, and arms stacked overhead, boom, that's a rep. And then you can go into the next one. All right, you'll do all right side, rope climb, all left side, rope climb. It'll be 1 male-female pair. You'll do 1 full round of right rope climb, left rope climb, and then you'll switch out with the other pair. That's how this one's gonna go down. Cool? All right. The other divisions, so masters, intermediate, and scaled, you guys just get to do power snatches, all right? Same thing for the synchro, is it has to be locked out at the top at the same time, and then you can go down into the next rep. All right, now as far as the complex goes, well, first, real quick, y'all need to work on your mobility, ladies, all right? Had a lot of ladies hit me up being like, hey, I can't do squat snatches with a dumbbell, all right? Then we need to work on that. Actually, sorry, called out the ladies. Dudes too, there's a couple dudes out there, right? You're strong as oxes, but you got no mobility, so work on that, all right? So let's talk about the snatch, the hang snatch, and then 2 overhead squats for RX. And then it's gonna be, for the other divisions, if you end up squatting it, totally fine. You don't have to though. So you can do a power snatch into a hang power snatch, and then it's 1 overhead squat for the masters, 2 overhead squats for intermediate, and then 1 overhead squat for scale. All right, you're just working up to a heavy complex. This will be on an EMOM. All right, so minute 1, athlete will go, athlete 1 will go, minute 2, athlete 2, minute 3, athlete 3, minute 4, athlete 4, and then we'll go through it all one more time. You'll have more than enough time, promise, all right? I would just make sure that you guys know what weights you want to use, right? Remember, there's a 2-minute transition between part A and part B, or part 1 and part 2, however you want to look at it. So you'll have a little bit of time to get that weight on the bar, all right? So let's go into workout number 2. All right, super stoked about this one. This is Phaseline Hollyman, all right? So you will have 3 AMRAPs, 3 scores on this one, all right? You'll have a 3-minute AMRAP, 1 minute rest, a 5-minute AMRAP, 1 minute rest, and then a 7-minute AMRAP, right? You will get as far as you can in 3 minutes through 75 wall balls, 50 handstand push-ups, and 25 power cleans. 75 wall balls, 50 handstand push-ups, 25 power cleans, all right? So you get as far as you can in 3 minutes. You reset, you start again at the top. You get as far as you can in 5 minutes. You reset again, you start at the top, and then you try to finish the workout, all right? Or get all the way through it in 7 minutes. Now, what we decided is, if you finish in 7 minutes, when we tested this, my team ended up finishing. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go max rep power cleans at the end, all right? So you can just keep getting power cleans. Trust me, this workout is a little more, it's a little different than it looks on paper, all right? So make sure that you're planning the transitions well. Make sure that you have your people stacked up in the right order. What we're gonna have is, we'll have a line, right? Basically, there's the wall out here, there's a line back here. We'll allow 2 people to be by the wall ball target. So that way you can do wall balls, and then you just have to run one person back and the next person can come in. So you guys can keep transitioning people out. You go from the wall balls, same thing with the handstand push-ups. Once you're on the power cleans, all 4 people can go across the line. We just wanna make sure you're standing to the side of the bars, and it'll make more sense, Dave, when you actually see the layout on the floor. We're just making sure that people aren't gonna be behind people while they're hitting a power clean, right? You should have more than enough space. We're just trying to make sure everything's safe. So other than that though, for the wall balls and the handstand push-ups or the wall walks, we only are allowing 2 people to actually be on the competition floor. The other 2 people will be back, but you can go in and you can kind of tag each other out, or just make sure there's 1 person across the line, the other 2 people are back here. Cool? All right. Now, yep, that's all I got for that one. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So, yeah, again, there's 3 scores on that one. Now from here, let's go to workout number 3. This is push the fight. In this workout, you'll have 2 5-minute AMRAPs. The females will do 1 AMRAP, the males will do the other, and then there'll be a 1-minute transition, and then we'll switch. All right? One of the AMRAPs is 10 synchro toes to bar or leg raises, right? Synchro toes to bar, all 20 toes, hopefully you have all 10 left, all right, are gonna be hitting the bar at the same time. You're gonna do 10 synchro toes to bar. Then you're gonna do, we decided we're gonna do 3 shuttle runs, not 5, all right? We tested this one, we're gonna go down to 3 shuttle runs, all right? And that's 25 feet down and back. And then from there, you just have 40 double unders. So 1 person can do it. Both people can cut it in half, 20 and 20. It's really up to you, right? So you're gonna just do that for 5 minutes, right? There'll be a 1-minute rest, and then we're doing heavy sled pushes, 25 foot down, and then we have rings that are attached to the sled, and then we're gonna pull them 25 foot back, right? It's gonna be a heavy sled. So don't expect to be moving pretty quick on this one. All right, and then like I said, those pairs will switch and then we'll go from there, all right? Pretty simple on that one. Hey, standard for the leg raises is we just wanna see those legs come up past the hip crease, right? And again, it's synchro, so keep your legs in line. And they're hanging from the rig, obviously, all right? Cool. The 4th workout is Ranger Relay. I'm really excited for this one. So from our rig to our turf, so from the outside of the gym coming to the inside, you're gonna have a ski, a bike, and a rower. And then right in front of the rower is gonna be a stone, right? At the count of 3, 2, 1, go, everybody's gonna get on their machine and they're just gonna go, right? This is 4 scores. Max calories on the ski, max calories on the bike, max calories on the rower, and then how many laps you get with the stone, all right? We decided that 1 lap for all divisions is what we're gonna do, so it'll keep the transitions faster. The stone is pretty heavy, so you're gonna have around like a minute to like 2 minutes, right? Especially as you fatigue through this, that it takes you to get a lap done. So basically, the person will walk a lap with the stone. They'll drop it at the rower, which is where the judge will be standing. You guys will run back to the ski, right? The stone carrier will get on the ski. The ski will run up and tag the biker and get on. The biker will run up and tag the rower and get on. The rower picks up the stone and then goes and does their lap. And you guys are just gonna keep going for 20 minutes and see how many calories you can get on the ski, the bike, the row, and how many laps you can get with the stone. We've set it up so that the judges are actually gonna keep a tally of your calories every time that they look at the screen, just in case those screen resets. But I'm letting you know right now, don't touch the screens. It is a cumulative total for the entire time, so do not touch your screens. Cool? All right. That's really all I have for that workout. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, just a nice little cardio party. All right? And just like last year, guys, hey, we have a 5th workout. Not gonna tell you what it is. Sleep in fear. All right? Guys, seriously, again, thank you so much for signing up for this competition. We're really, really excited to have you out here. If you do have any more questions, again, I don't check Instagram very often. I try to, but I mean, got a lot going on, so we're not gonna, you know, this isn't the way to get a hold of us, especially if you have like an impending question that's just you need to know. Hit us up at info@battleofbrave.com or info@bravekc.com. That's a really easy way for us to be able to get back to you pretty freaking quickly. So other than that, guys, again, we're so stoked to have you out here. We'll see you this week.